Hi, welcome to another edition of the Alan Rosenberg Show. So I've been busy. Thanks for watching my Stones video. I am still loving Angry and Sweet Sounds of Heaven. Great to have Stone songs that are sticking in my head. Man, it's been a while, and I'm loving it. Can't wait for the album to come out. Had a little flooding situation here on Long Island that I was dealing with and work, so it's been a little bit. But anyway, today I'm going to do a relatively short video. I'm going to do a haul video, but not much of a haul video because I want to thank my viewers for your great advice. I actually went through this huge backlog that I showed you, and I actually dumped about 20 CDs and some vinyl as well. You're right. You know, I actually feel better. I got a little weight off my shoulders, and I need to focus on the stuff that I really love. There was stuff down there that I bought 3 years ago. You know what? If I didn't get to it now, then I really don't need it. So I got some store credit, a little bit of store credit, and I bought 2 full-priced CDs today. That's not something I normally do. I'll show you what I bought, and I'm going to talk a little bit about Genya Ravan, and I'll show you why. So today, after I traded in a bunch of stuff, and a really nice guy at the record store gave me a decent amount of credit. It's not easy to get store credit anymore. But I bought full price on CD 2 albums that I'm a huge Pretenders fan, Chrissie Hynde fan, and this is their new album, Relentless. You can see what I paid, full price, $14.99. But I was a huge fan of their last album. It did really, really well for me, and I'm looking forward to getting into this. Maybe I'll do a review of it. I'm a huge fan of Pretenders. I got into them from the day when I heard their first single back in whatever that was, 79, 80, and loved them ever since. So the Pretenders, Relentless, I picked that up today. And I also picked up this because this is kind of, never seen this before. I had heard about it, but never seen it in person. This is Dan Fogelberg live at Carnegie Hall, and it's a 2 CD set. I thought the pricing was fair. And the interesting thing about that, it's just a solo acoustic tour, Dan Fogelberg at Carnegie Hall. Great set list. It's fully loaded, and I thought $14.99 was not a bad price for a 2 CD set for a CD that I've heard about for years but never saw. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm a big Dan Fogelberg fan. Sorry that he had passed away. And he's a rocker, too. You know, he used to play with Fool's Gold, and Joe Walsh was playing guitar for him. And I love when he rocks out, but it should be an interesting listen. 2 other CDs I picked up, and that's it. Just 4 new things. You know who Genya Ravan is? Well, she was born Genya Zelkovich, I think it was. She was born like in 1940 in Poland. In Lodz, Poland. There was a big ghetto there, if you know your Holocaust history. And she was able to escape with her parents and her sister, and was able to get to America somehow when she was like 7 years old. It's an interesting story. Everybody else in her family was murdered. They're the only survivors of her family. But she formed Goldie and the Gingerbreads back in 1962, 63, same time as the Rolling Stones. And they were an all-female rock band, Goldie and the Gingerbreads, and she was Goldie. And it's an interesting story. They opened up for the Stones, the Yardbirds, the Kinks, all around that time period. I don't actually have any Goldie and the Gingerbread stuff. I don't even know if they had albums. But after she did that, she did 10-Wheel Drive. And this, you may have seen this in like record stores. And this is 10-Wheel Drive. And it was a big band, horns and stuff like that. It's good stuff. Definitely good stuff. I mean, she's the real deal. She's a rocker. Here's Genya Ravan, one of her solo records. All of this stuff I've had. This is not new purchases. She worked with Michael Zager, as you can see there. And this was her solo record. And then there's another one called They Love Me. So I've had these albums for decades. She's just a cool chick. And again, she was born in 1940, so now that makes her like 83. So, Genya, I don't know if you ever would watch my videos, or probably not, but if you did, I'm a fan. Then in the 70s, she put out these 2 albums that are awesome. These are real rockin' albums, solo. Urban Desire. I used to see these ads all the time in like Cream and Circus magazine. This is on it'saboutmusic.com. I don't know if this is a real CD or a pirated one or a bootleg. I think they finally are coming out on CD now. These are great. This is a really, really good rockin' 70s album, and this one also, and I mean it. In fact, this one I think has that great duet with Junkman, I think it is. Junkman, I think she does a duet with Ian Hunter. This is a really good record too, and I mean it. So none of these are new. I've had these for a long time, but I never ever find Genya Ravan on CD. And I was at a used record store, and I found for $1 each these 2 latter-day Genya Ravan albums. This one's called Undercover, and this is on Collectors, Oldies, Records, I guess. Looks like that. And I didn't think much of it because it's just her doing cover versions, but it's really good. She does a bunch of Lucinda Williams tracks like Essence and Drunken Angel, Right in Time. Those are great Lucinda Williams tracks. She does You Got Lucky, Tom Petty track, For Your Precious Love. I was surprised how much I enjoyed this. You know, I kind of thought it would be like a throwaway, but I only bought it for $1. This is a much latter-day Genya Ravan album. You can see she's a little bit older. When did this come out? I don't know. 2010. But that was a cool find. And then they had another one called Cheesecake Girl. Now, Scenes from Lollipop Lounge. She had a show, I believe, an off-Broadway show about her life and a book, which was called, I think, Tales from the Lollipop Lounge, which I guess was the first place she played when she was younger. And this is also real good. It's a good collection of stuff. She does Coney Island Baby, the Lou Reed track. She's real good. I like her. You know, not the pretty voice. She's like that built-in, rockin', you know, Janis Joplin-ish kind of voice. But she's the real deal. So I picked up 2 Genya Ravan CDs, Dan Fogelberg Live at Carnegie Hall, and The Pretenders. It didn't cost me anything because I traded in a whole bunch of stuff to get those 2. And it was worth it because now I'm digging into my backlog. I've been checking out that YouTube medium rare remastered collector's thing that I got a long time ago. Man, I got this on the collector's market and never heard it. Now I'm listening to it because, you know, YouTube is playing the Sphere in Vegas, and everybody's excited about it, including me. So it's fun checking that out. So anyway, thanks for watching my channel. Thanks for all your comments. Thanks for helping me with my backlog. And you're right, it feels a relief, even though it was over 300 CDs, and now it's still probably about 250 CDs. But at least the stuff down there I'm going to get to, and it's more important stuff. So thanks for your support. Stay safe, stay healthy. If you're new, please hit subscribe. Check out my other videos. And I'm going to have a rock and roll weekend. I just picked up tickets today, actually, tonight. I'm going to be seeing Al Stewart and Martin Barr. Me and my wife are going to be checking those out Friday night and Saturday night. Tickets were real cheap, like $55 a ticket, and I got like really good seats in a small theater. Those are my kind of shows. I prefer these little shows. So that's a fun thing. So I'll do a review maybe like Monday or Tuesday. I'll let you know what I thought of those shows. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time on the Alan Rosenberg Show.